Wuthering Waves has achieved massive success despite a rocky launch plagued with bugs and issues. It's a fantastic game, so much so that it's the reason I started this channel in the first place. What truly set it apart and allowed it to avoid the short-lived fate of many other gacha games was the developers' generosity and their consistent willingness to listen to player feedback and improve the game. Sure, Wuthering Waves was often labeled a Genshin Impact copy, and to be fair, some design choices were clearly aimed at attracting Genshin's player base and making their transition smoother. But with every update, Wuthering Waves carved out its own identity. These days, comparing it to Genshin feels pointless. Yet, one thing has consistently set Wuthering Waves apart, not just from Genshin, but from nearly every other gacha game. And that's Kuro Games' generosity. Whether it's the gacha banners or the regular rewards, it became one of the game's strongest selling points. Everything was going great until the anniversary livestream. Kuro had built a reputation as a generous company, and because of that, expectations were high. Unfortunately, their approach to the anniversary left a large portion of the player base bitterly disappointed, and this will cost Kuro big time, not just for the short term, but also for the long term. Many players, myself included, estimated that the anniversary rewards wouldn't be much better than what we get in a regular patch. Maybe a little bit of extra pulls, plus a wing skin. Sounds familiar? Yep, Genshin Impact's infamous first anniversary rewards. To go from being a model of generosity to something that mirrors Hoyoverse's notoriously stingy anniversary event, people couldn't help but revive the long-forgotten comparisons. Is Kuro just testing the waters? Maybe. But testing the waters is bad in itself. It is where you lose trust. The massive backlash after the broadcast and Kuro's follow-up Discord post about reopening the anniversary feedback channel proved one thing. This time, they weren't listening. Kuro probably thinks people don't notice how they've already been testing the waters since 2.0 released, with how they designed their character kits and scheduled their reruns, clearly aiming to squeeze money out of players, but all of that was being ignored with the anniversary getting close. So why do I say this could cost Kuro big time? Because trust once broken is hard to repair. Even if they backtrack and try to fix things later, the damage is already done. This will be a stain on Kuro's reputation that won't be easily forgotten. And let's be real, even a free 5-star special character probably wouldn't be enough to rebuild the trust they've lost. Before the live stream, players weren't even asking for much, just more pulls or a guaranteed banner. Instead, we got what felt like a regular patch with 10 rerun banners, an anniversary designed not to celebrate the players, but to squeeze money out of them. Very player-friendly indeed.
不错不错，我感觉西策划你还挺像个人。
Even if they decide to make changes now, the fact that they tried to get away with it in the first place has already changed how I see the company. It's hard to look at them the same way after that. Now, if they do decide to make changes as an apology, they're gonna have to go big. Changes so massive that players are actually happy and forget the blunder. But doing that sets a new level of standard. They'll be expected to keep the rewards more generous going forward, which eats into potential revenue. See where this is going? Kuro has put themselves in a difficult situation for trying to test the waters, but nothing can stop them from doing whatever they want anyway. They might still earn more in the short term or the long term, but one thing is for sure, they could have been earning more if this blunder didn't happen. Don't get me wrong though, this blunder isn't enough to make me quit the game. I'm still playing and not planning to stop anytime soon. But I'll tell you this, my monthly subscription isn't getting renewed anytime soon. I have a bunch of Asterites sitting around unused anyway. While I am definitely disappointed by how Kuro handled their anniversary, it doesn't really affect me that much. My focus is already on Zani, and I don't need anyone else from the 10-banner rerun. A free 5-star character that isn't Zani, Chiakona, or Carlotta isn't going to help me anyway, which is why I was hoping for more pulls, not just a regular patch for the anniversary. You might also be thinking, why were the reward expectations for the first anniversary so high in the first place? Isn't it a bit selfish to expect so much? Remember the version 1.2 filler patch? All players received a free 5-star special character during that time. The planned first anniversary rewards look really bad compared to that. This is just my personal opinion on the matter, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.